And right now we're taking a closer look at what's happening across the globe and how it's causing frustrations for farmers in central Georgia. The University of Georgia put out a report that Russia and China will not export as much nitrogen this year, keeping it for farmers in their own countries. Suzanne Lawler takes a closer look on how it's caused one farmer in Macon County to look around and get creative.
Fertilizer's over doubled. It's really putting a big crunch on us this year.
Matt Oliver works 3,000 acres of land on his farm, Ideal Ag in Macon County.
We grow corn, wheat, soybeans, cotton.
Farmers typically work on thin profit margins, so when a key part of the puzzle came with sticker shock, Oliver took advantage of his location.
But I think we're #1 in the state for poultry production. And, you know, when you got lemons, you make lemonade.
Or when you have chicken farmers around, you buy their waste. But even that isn't an easy road to hoe.
It's been kind of hard to find. A lot of it's going to South Georgia, to farmers down there, so it's definitely getting moved out of the area.
The phrase supply chain problems in relation to COVID is now part of our language. But Oliver says he thinks all of this is a sign, and it fueled his decision to think about farming differently. On many of his fields, he's going with row crops and less work with the tractor.
We completely hide the surface of the soil. The rain doesn't even hit it as hard, so we don't have as much erosion. And in turn, we save a lot of our fertilizer.
Using row crops is not a new idea, but Oliver says they're going to go at the concept harder, leaving the soil alone and letting the earth regenerate what it needs naturally. He's banking on it to fend off needing supplies from overseas and depending on Georgia dirt to deliver a harvest of high cotton. Suzanne Lawler, 13 WMAZ News.
Agricultural economist Amanda Smith with the University of Georgia says the state will keep a close watch on peanut production this year. Peanuts do not need nitrogen for production, but too much nut production could also cause problems in pricing down the road. Time for another check on your forecast.